What's up guys, this is Masi. Welcome to my channel. In this video I want to talk about the introduction to chemical reaction or chemical reactions and chemical equation. So first of all, let's see what is a chemical reaction. A chemical reaction is a process in which one set of substances called reactants is converted to a new set of substances called products. So during the chemical reaction, substances or reactants is going to be converted to the products. So in one side we have the reactants and on the other side we have the products. So a chemical reaction is the process by which a chemical change occurs. So when we have a chemical change, when the identity of chemical is changing, it means that we have a chemical reaction and we are dealing with a chemical reaction. So there must be some evidences for chemical reaction. So we have these pretty much 4 evidences to identify chemical reactions. One of them is a color change. The other one is forming of a solid with a clear solution, which is called precipitation. And the other one is evolution of a gas. So when we have gas production, or when you see gas is going to be released to the atmosphere, it means that we have a chemical reaction. And sometimes when we have evolution or absorption of heat, it means the production or consumption of heat. So sometimes we are producing heat, sometimes we are consuming heat. So what is the chemical equation? There's a way of showing a chemical reaction, and that's called a chemical equation. In a chemical equation, formulas for the reactants are written on the left hand side of the equation, and the formulas of the products are written on the right hand side. So on the left hand side we have the reactants, on the right hand side we have the products, and the two sides of the equation are joined by an arrow. So when we have just one direction arrow, it means that we are dealing with an irreversible reaction. When we are talking about irreversible reaction, it means that during the chemical reaction, the reactants are consuming and the products are producing. So during the chemical reaction, the concentration or the amount of reactant is reducing and the concentration or the amount of products are increasing until we, for example, in ideal case, we consume the reactants 100%. Sometimes products react partially or completely to form their original reactants. In this case, we call it a reversible reaction. Such reactions are called reversible reactions and are designated by a double arrow. So when we have double arrow, it means that we are dealing with a reversible reaction. It means that some of the products starting reacting or decomposing to produce some of the reactants. So the reaction occurs in both ways. Reactants produce products and products produce the reactants basically, or reaction goes from left to right and also from right to left. So we have forward and reverse reactions when we are dealing with a reversible reaction. I hope you enjoyed this video. This is a very introductory slides regarding chemical reactions and chemical equation. Please leave me a comment if you have any question and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. And please don't forget to subscribe this channel. Thank you.